Welcome to Unwritten Stories of Significance. Boy, have we got a show for you this evening. We got an amazing show. We have a mother and daughter team on who are kicking bottoms out there in writing books, creating books, but behind it sending a wicked message. With no further ado, you guys, I'd like to introduce to you Victoria Daley and Paige-Miia Jones. Welcome, sweethearts. Hi, guys.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for having us.
Hi, honey. How are you?
We're good.
We're great. Excited to be here on the show.
Awesome, honey. Well, I'm excited. I am so excited, sweetie. And I thank you for taking the time, honey. So I know about you, and I know social media, you've blown up with every single thing that you're doing. But I'd like you just to introduce yourselves to us, honey. All right? So I'm going to start off with Paige. Paige, if you'd like to introduce yourself to us, honey, and who you are, sweetheart.
Hi, I'm Paige-Miia Jones, and I am 7 years old, and I help my mom create a lot of books and a lot of stuff. Again, if it wasn't for me, this book wouldn't come out.
Wow, bold.
Right.
Hello, bold. Okay, so I'm going to give it over to the mummy,
Yes.
and Victoria Daley. Introduce yourself, beautiful.
Sure. So hello, everyone. My name is Victoria Daley, and I am the author of the Mia's World book series. And I have to say, Paige is correct. If it wasn't for her, we wouldn't have a Mia's World book series. So she's the reason and how the Mia's World book series was birthed. We have currently 2 books in the series, and I'm so excited to share with you all.
Awesome, honey. Well, we're glad that you're here, honey, because we need to kind of embrace that relationship between mothers and daughters. There's some that are great like yours, and there's some that just need a little bit of help. So we can do that with these beautiful books that you've written. Introducing Paige. Now, we've got a picture of Paige because before she started to write these books, she did a lot of modeling. So we're going to bring it up. I'm going to bring a beautiful picture up of this gorgeous girl. And how old were you here? Anybody can say, how old were you here, Paige?
Back here, I was actually still 7.
Still seven. Okay. All right. Now, what got you into modeling, beautiful?
Well, it's like I saw these people on like social media, and I asked mommy, "Hey, mommy, can I try and do this?" And then this happened. Now I'm in modeling.
What do you love about modeling? How old are you now? How old?
I'm still 7.
You're still 7. Wake up, Joy. Okay, you're still 7. Okay. Oh my God. All right. So you're still modeling, but what do you love about it? What parts of modeling do you like? The runway, putting on the clothes, getting your hair done?
I actually love putting on the makeup, the clothes, and the hair. And modeling. I kind of get a little nervous when I see all those eyes at me, but the more I do it, the more I get used to it. So it's like, now it's not that big of a deal.
Well, honey, that's beautiful, honey. Confidence. So back to your
A
mom.
whole lot of it, Joy.
Sorry?
I said
Sorry?
she has a whole lot of the confidence.
Well, I wonder where she got that from. Okay? Because let's be honest. We're moms. I'm a mom, proud of our gorgeous son, Michael. But yourself now, being a mom, kind of a gorgeous daughter, what made you support her or got her into modeling? What did you find that it did for her?
Good question. Very important. I think, first of all, representation is key for me. I think it's important for Paige not only to see myself, but to see herself in specific roles. Like she mentioned earlier, she's seen other children on social media modeling. And I think it's important for herself to see herself in that role. So again, just supporting her and encouraging her to be herself, and providing her that support. No matter what you want to do, you can do it. And as long as you have the confidence, and I guess the work ethic, because I tell her, you can't just wake up and want to be a model. It takes practice. It takes,
It takes a lot of
work. It takes a lot of work. So I think for me, it's just a matter of just supporting her and allowing her to be herself.
Okay, beautiful, honey. So, so true. You got a beautiful mother there, Paige. She's got a gorgeous mommy, gorgeous. Now back to you, my love. I'm gonna ask you this. When you walk across the runway, all right, and you've got that beautiful gown on or dress or outfit, how do you feel? How does it make Paige feel? You're 7 years old, but how does it make you feel?
It kind of makes me feel a lot better about myself.
In what way?
I don't know. It just makes me feel like I'm a new me.
A new you? In what way? In what way, honey?
I like the hair, the clothes, like a lot of stuff. The hair, the clothes, the outfit, the shoes. It's like
Beautiful, hon. Do you get to choose the outfits or all the wardrobe set aside there for you?
oh no, when I start, they have to choose the outfits for me. When I started it, they choose the outfits for me, and then when we go along, they have the outfits.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, Paige really enjoys, if I could just piggyback on what she's saying, she really enjoys the prep part of the modeling. So the hair, the makeup, the behind the scenes portion of it. But to answer your question, Joy, no, we don't have an option as to what she wear or what designer she walks for. It's kind of chosen for her. The hairstyles are chosen for her. The makeup selection is chosen for her. Paige just kind of sits down and the queen that she is and the princess that she is and just gets dolled up. But
Right.
the choice essentially is not hers.
Now, do you do the makeup for her, Victoria, or is there somebody behind stage?
Behind stage, yeah, behind the scenes. So they have makeup artists, hairstylists, the fashion designers, and they all, I'm not even allowed to go back there, to be honest with you. So I'm in the front, I'm not able to go back there. So oftentimes I'm, just waiting out in the hallway, kind of just fingers crossed, oh gosh, I hope it looks good. I hope she's, and then when she walks across the stage, I'm like, yay, she looks beautiful.
Now, that's great. That's incredible. Paige, have you met any friends through modeling? Have you met any new friends at all?
Yes, I have. There's one girl who has my middle name. Her name is Mia.
Okay. And how old is she?
I never asked her, so I really don't know.
Okay, honey. All right. So now how many times do you model 4 times a week or once a month? Or how do you fit that in with your schoolwork? How does that work?
I model I think 4 or...
Want me to help you with that one?
Yeah, I can.
Okay,
There you go. There you
go. So she currently models for Toronto Kids Fashion Week. So they have different seasons. So winter season, summer season, fall season. So essentially every season Paige is modeling. So she currently has a fall season coming up. And we're preparing for that. I think they're just doing because she's a returning model, we have to wait till they do all the recruiting. And once the recruiting's done, we'll go ahead and start the rehearsals and stuff. So she is a part of the fall show, or the spring show, sorry. We're just waiting to see when the dates and stuff will roll out.
All right. Now, before I delve into this part of your book, okay, because I want to leave the second segment all about these 2 amazing books and other books that you promote. Like, you guys are a wonder team, like a powerful team. How did the book start? Just kind of starting from there. How did the interest of you putting these books together?
So, coupled with my own co-parenting experience. So growing up, I'll be honest, my parents were divorced or separated, and yes. I didn't have, being Caribbean, that in my household, that wasn't a discussion. Dad just wasn't there. And Joy, I remember being in school, and oftentimes the lessons and the assignments or the activities were often based on the nuclear family. And I couldn't relate to that. So instead of participating and engaging in the lessons or the assignment or the activity, I shunned out. I stood out. I stood by myself. I kind of went into the corner because I couldn't relate to what was going on, the activity. So fast forward, when I had my own child and I went through my own separation myself, right away, I knew that I did not want my daughter to have that experience that I experienced growing up. I didn't want her to feel left out. I didn't want her to feel like she didn't belong or wasn't represented. She had a lot of questions, and I said, you know what, being an educator, I'm an educator myself, Joy. I said, you know what, why not make it into a manuscript? That way, not only for yourself, but all the other beautiful children that may have questions or inquiries about separation or co-parenting. And yeah, what I did was I just had a conversation with Miia, and I literally took the conversation verbatim and wrote it into the manuscript. So she was asking me questions during the time of our separation. Mommy, why doesn't Daddy live here? And why do I have to go to Daddy's house? And I literally told her, you know what, Miia, you are a lucky girl. You have 2 homes, 2 of everything. Now, if you were to ask her, she'll let you know, I'm a lucky girl. I have 2 of everything. So yeah, that's pretty much how the story was birthed.
All right. So now from Miia's side, and we have around 2 minutes before we go to commercials. Miia, by working on this book, co-authoring this book with your mom, how did you feel?
When I was helping my mom by asking the questions, it made me feel good about myself. Because sometimes I feel like, oh no, I shouldn't have said that. Maybe she's not going to use it in her book. But then I realized she did use it. And then I said, oh look, I said something that's going to make mommy put it into the book. See?
It'll help.
Yeah, it's going to help mommy create the book faster.
Wow, hon. Can you hold up the book? Now, I know we have a picture. If we could, in fact, hold that book up and we're going to have a picture of it. All right. Now, your first book is, okay. All right. So put that book down for a second. I can see your beautiful faces. Thank you. So we only have a minute left. Who did the illustrations for that book? And then we can cover more in the second segment. Who did the illustrations, all the artwork and all those pictures?
Who's the illustrator? What's her name?
The illustrator, her name is Jaden Taylor.
Okay. And she's an author too, right?
She is an author as well. Yes. She's currently has 2 books and also does some illustration work.
All right. So when she did the illustrations, did she show them to you before the book? Like, did she show you her ideas really quick before the book? Right? Yeah.
Yep. So she gave me a layout. She sent me an email of some layouts, and I kind of said, yay or nay. No, let's change this. Let's change that. And she went ahead and made those changes, and voila, magic.
Awesome, honey. Well, we're going to leave it at that. That's a great segue over to our second segment. We'll be right back, guys, with Victoria and Paige on Unwritten Stories of Significance. Stay tuned. Welcome back to Unwritten Stories of Significance with Victoria Daley and Paige-Miia. So we left off on that book, the first book. So we'd like to bring a picture up of the book so we can show our viewers the first book, which is titled Mommy Lives Here and Daddy Lives There. So can you share why you chose that title? My God, what's wrong with me? Title. And how that book came about.
Sure. I think, first of all, I chose the title. I wanted to grab the reader's attention right away.
Yes.
And I think when you read that title, automatically you know what it's about, and it's almost like, let's read more. So I wanted to intrigue my readers. So that's why I chose that title. Basically, it's in regards to Miia. She's experiencing the joys of living with both mommy and daddy, while the parents share the role of co-parenting and supporting, while it shares a truthful message in regards to love. And no matter the parent's circumstances, whether you're living here or living there, the common denominator is your child.
Yes.
And that's pretty much what, and in the story, it's Miia, and that's pretty much what it's about, just outlining or highlighting the importance and this of love and support, no matter what your circumstances are.
That is so true, hon. So true. From a beautiful mother as yourself, sweetheart. Let's acknowledge that and now puts it into a book, like for others to enjoy and to apply. Yes. Now, Paige, thank you, honey. So Paige, living in 2 beautiful homes, and how has that been like? And now you put it into a book, but from you, beautiful 7-year-old model, co-author, has her own YouTube thing. We'll get into that, baby. All right. How is it like enjoying both parents in 2 different homes? Tell our viewers and other children that are living like that.
It's actually wonderful. Literally, I've been at my dad's house. We literally have two. The best part is we have two of everything. I literally get 2 Christmases, 2 Easters. I have literally everything.
Huh.
Wow. So elaborate on that a little bit more, honey. So you get 2 Christmases. What else do you like about it? Going from daddy and mums to dads.
I like going trick-or-treating. I actually like a lot of things. Literally, I've always asked both of my parents, why can't daddy live here? Why can't mommy live here? How come mommy's never came into daddy's house? How come daddy's never came into mommy's house? See,
Right.
it's like there's so many questions to ask. I don't know which one to start with. It's like,
Wow.
okay,
So you,
so much.
that's right, honey. Now, not only that too, but you also have your own YouTube that you put out every Monday. Can you tell me what that is all about? Because I push you like crazy because I love it. I love it, honey. Can you tell us, the viewers, all about it?
Yes, so I have a YouTube channel. It is called Mondays with Mia, and I actually do a read aloud with people. So I do so I do each book every Monday, and it's like, it makes me feel more confident, as I said, in modeling. It makes me feel better about myself. It makes me feel more attractive to books.
Beautiful, attractive to books. All right. Beautiful, hon. Now, when you say read along, so on the YouTube, you kind of have the books in front of you, and it's not only your books, it's other books, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that true?
Yes, it
Okay.
is.
All right. So what was Monday's one like? What was the last book that you shared?
It's called Missing You.
Missing You. What was that all about, honey?
The story was all about, you see, it was all about our uncle and like one of the little girl's uncles dying. I
Yes.
don't know why. I just hear it in the story, and it's like it's gone. There's everybody crying in there, and it's like, yeah, it makes me feel like, it makes me wonder, is he dying or is he just gone?
Right, hon. Well, what you're doing, beautiful, is that you're allowing other young children to enjoy books. And the stories within that book relates to their lives or any time of their lives that they're going through. And there's your mom nodding on the side there. And it's so true. How
Yes.
proud are you? How proud? Great job there, Paige. How proud are you, Victoria, of this beautiful angel beside you?
So proud of her. And you know what, Joy? It's not easy, even for you and I. It's not easy doing stuff like this on
Nope.
live. And
Nope.
not only does it, prior to her videos of her reading aloud going on YouTube, she actually does it on Instagram Live first, just to kind of have that engagement piece going. So,
Right.
And we did that because, again, I wanted to kind of have her interacting with some of her readers. And I mean, I think last Monday we had 25 viewers. I mean, 7-year-old, 25 viewers, and here she is in front of a camera just reading. And I mean, practice makes perfect. And oftentimes I tell Paige, even if you make a mistake or you fumble on a word, keep going. You know what I mean? And no matter what, even when she does, and what I love so much and why I'm so proud is she's never discouraged. She's never discouraged. Even when she makes a mistake or maybe stumbles upon a word, it's almost as if she feeds on that and wants to get it right. And Paige is a perfectionist like myself, so she practices and practices and practices until she has it. And I think that's what I just love. I mean, at 7 years old, the passion and the confidence is just through the roof, And yeah, it just really melts my heart. She's so brave. I think brave is the right word to use. Just so brave.
Beautiful.
And,
that is
proud.
beautiful. You want to say that's beautiful, Victoria. You could go on about our children. Trust me, I'm a mom. I know. Paige, so when you have those little challenges when you're reading, all right, how do you get through it? Because by doing that, you're helping the others who are looking at you. You know something? If she's struggling, and she's getting through it. It's okay. How do you feel?
When I struggle, I kind of feel nervous. I don't want people to think like I'm not a good reader. Like I don't
Right.
That's not what I want to think. Because then I'll lose my viewers. Nobody's gonna want to watch me anymore. So I feel like I should start practicing more, so I don't like mess up.
Great job, honey.
Okay, right?
I know.
Yeah.
Great job, sweetheart. Powerhouse. All right, the next book. We're going to bring up the next book. What is the next book that we have to show our viewers? It is coming up. Birthday Party. Woo, that's me. All right, you can take, I want to see your faces. There we go. Now you can take it down. Awesome. So Birthday Party, that's me. So did you tell the illustrator to make sure that Joy's on the front cover?
Do you know what's so funny, Joy, about this front cover actually is this image was actually taken from her party at Daddy's house. So it's real story, real life story.
Yeah.
If you look on her Instagram, I'll try and find it and send it to you. But she had 2 birthday parties. She always has 2 birthday parties. And at her dad's birthday party, this was her picture, exact image. Her hands were up and everything. And I just took that image.
Yay!
Yeah. And I just took that image and I said, Jaden, we need this in an illustration. And
Oh my gosh. So how did you feel that you were on the front cover, Paige?
Well, I didn't really film it.
How do you feel, Mama?
Oh,
How do you feel, honey? Yes.
I feel good. I feel great about myself that I'm so proud of myself that this book was taken in real life.
Right, right. Wow. Do you remember the birthday party?
It was fun. It was like a princess theme, and I really remember the princess name. It's like a paint party, and then from the paint party, I painted this girl, and I just painted her, and then it looked really pretty.
Awesome, hon. So what's that story all about now? You tell us. Why that book? Why did you have that book?
This book is because
What is it about?
it's about me, like, feeling happy, proud of myself because like, I have 2 homes. And it's good about this book because there's a special guest.
And who's the special guest?
Mommy.
Oh,
Yeah.
beautiful.
So the setting of the story, Joy, takes place at her daddy's house.
Yes.
And Mia, she has the opportunity to invite any guest she wants. And she has a special request. She wants a special guest to come. And that special guest is her mom. And she's so excited. She gets to celebrate with both of her parents.
Wow. So these are 2 books that you co-authored together. Jaden Taylor illustrates them.
Yes.
Where is the vision of this beautiful mission happening? Like, how far do you want to take it, ladies?
Oh, wow. So my goal is I want to follow Mia in age. So as you know, co-parenting changes as you get older. Sometimes as you get older, the parents' involvements may, fall back a little bit. So I'd be intrigued and interested to see Mia kind of take this as she gets older and kind of write it in her own words. 18-year-old Mia writing about, her relationship with mom and dad and all that stuff, I think would be really cool.
Oh my God. What do you think there, Paige?
I think it's true.
So you're going to take it on, you think, at 18 years old and write more books?
Yeah, good stuff.
Awesome.
The next book is about me and my sister, and she comes home and says, when I come home from Daddy's house, she always says, hey, did you see Nori today? Hey, did you see your sister today? Hey, what'd you do at your sister's house today?
So Mia's giving out a little bit of a secret, which is totally fine. Book number 3 is currently in the works. And it's about, so Mia does have a sister from Daddy's side. So we want to talk about that experience. However, we'd like Mia to kind of live through that experience first. before we
Yes.
kind of write about it. I want it to be a real life experience. So she's right. When she does come home, I'm saying, oh, how was your experience with Nori today? Did you have fun? Did you see her? Only because, again, I'm trying to get that content and put it in a manuscript. So that's what she's referring to.
Wow, hon. You know something? You guys are absolutely amazing. Victoria, why is it important, hon, for parents to support their children in what they love to do? Really fast.
It's important because you know what? I think the first teaching starts from home. I think we're our
Yes.
first teacher. We're the first teachers, and I think it's important to build and instill confidence, and just as you want your child to feel included and feel like a member of society. You want them to feel
Yes, my
valued,
love.
feel appreciated.
Yes.
So I
Yes.
think it's important for you to support your child so they can feel these things and be a valued member of society.
Absolutely. And on that note, I know, what do you always do when you do your TikToks? What's the look?
Ready?